Hello, everyone. My name is Oscar Cartagena. I'm a senior communications student. I also played for the Penn State Harrisburg men's soccer team. And today I'm with Sierra. Sierra, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Sierra Dixon. I'm a junior on the softball team here at Penn State Harrisburg, and I'm a criminal justice major.
Thank you, Sierra, for being with us. And the reason why I'm interviewing various students is because through the events with COVID-19, I feel like the community isn't aware of the various student athletes and what they're going through and how it impacted their season. So I'd like to start off with a couple of questions. Sierra, where were you when you heard about this news, and what was the team's reaction?
We were actually down in Myrtle Beach for our little spring training, and after our last game on Wednesday, we all got the email saying how we're going to have remote classes. Obviously, the seniors were all distraught. I mean, we were all, as a team, all pretty distraught. It's kind of like hard to even fathom, hard to even like believe it's actually happening. So I think we were all just kind of still in shock. But yeah, it was kind of hard not even being in Pennsylvania to hear the news about what was going on.
Mm-hmm. And rewinding a bit before this whole COVID-19 came, I wanted to ask you the preparation. I've seen various sports teams, women's softball, women's basketball, men's basketball, everyone preparing. And could you tell us a bit about that? You know, what did you guys do before the season actually started? Because you guys are a spring season, so you have all year to prepare. So tell us about that. What was the process?
Yeah, we were at it constantly. So we started in fall pretty much. We had a little fall tournament where we played 3 games against other teams. Other than that, constantly through the winter and up to spring break, we did conditioning, weightlifting constantly. Always something going on pretty much. We trained very hard for spring training. And
And
overall.
what time did you guys do these trainings? Because I'm well aware that due to regulations, you're not allowed to train with your coach, and I'm sure you guys have to manage with school.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, it was all different times of the day. When we didn't have the coaches around, we would try to get together still, conditioning wise, practice wise. But when the coaches were around, it would be during common hour, after classes, before classes, 7 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever it took to get stuff done, pretty much.
And what were your guys' original expectations? What did the women's softball team wanted to achieve debuting in the NEAC conference? What did you guys want to do, and what did you feel you guys were capable to do?
Honestly, coming from our last conference, we knew that the NEAC would be much more of a competition, or just even easier for our team to excel overall. Our new coaches made that so possible for us. They prepared us so well. As a team, honestly, we were all in a great mindset to we're going to win every game. We're going to win the conference like the men's soccer team did and the men's basketball team did. We had that same mindset that we need to hustle, constantly and to get things done.
And then I wanted to lead towards to ask you, how many seniors do you guys have on the women's softball team?
There's 4 total.
So those 4 total seniors, luckily you aren't fully impacted. However, these 4 seniors, they won't be able to play their senior eligibility year. However, in recent news with the NCAA stated that you're able to get a redshirt year in return.
Mm-hmm.
How are these seniors reacting towards it? Do you believe these seniors will return to want to keep playing softball, or do you think it's the end of their career?
I think for most of them, I know that one of them's going to grad school, so obviously she won't be able to come back. But the others, they're obviously pretty distraught. Even like hearing the news, like for them, I even felt like even worse, like I know like for me, it's kind of bad, but even for the seniors, I felt more pain because I know like what they were going through. But I don't think they'll be returning. And if they do, that's awesome. We would love to have them back. But I think they have more responsibilities, after graduation, just to go into the real world. And it's kind of like that taken away from that whole last season. It's just kind of, it's bad, obviously. But
yes, it's very unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
I was very fortunate to play my senior season. It was an amazing accomplishment. However, the community doesn't really understand what many of these student athletes are going through and things that they're going to have to endure, just graduating, taking online classes. But you as a junior, how has it impacted you? You still have 2 more years of eligibility, yet in a way it still backtracks. So
Mhm.
how are you feeling? How are you mentally? How are you physically? How are you being at home?
hmm Honestly, it still hasn't hit me that it's happening. I feel like it's just a dream, and I'm gonna wake up eventually. But overall, I feel as though me personally, going down to spring training, I didn't like push my hardest or like put 100% into it. I didn't know it was gonna be my last game. It just kind of like hurts because I thought that was gonna be big things this year. I was gonna, excel as a team as well. But just me personally, my personal goals, I wanted to really, go out there and get things done. But this being home constantly, being under quarantine is horrible. Even thinking about not even being able to like go work out or go play softball, it's just kind of like very restricting, and I can't stand it. But no much of a choice right now.
That is true. All of us, I myself, I'm in quarantine.
hmm
And right now, if you could send a message to the seniors on your team, what would it be? And what would you send to every student athlete who's currently going through this, unable to play their spring season? What would you say to the nation and everyone, everybody your age, or everyone who's playing the sport that they love and is hit by the COVID-19?
I would say to the seniors personally, even though things happen the way they did, like life does happen, but just know that there's always a spot for them in our hearts and in our school. Like we're always gonna be there for them. We know what they're going through, and um, most importantly, just to never give up and just to know that like sometimes or some days like it could be your last time doing something certain. So like always push. As far as for the rest of the athletes my age going through the same things we're going through, same message pretty much. Like you never know what's going to be your last game or practice or whatever. So like always push 100%. Always put 100% effort into everything you do, and just always push others as well. Like even the younger underclassmen, like they see what we're going through, but it's just kind of hard to stay positive in a sense. It's just kind of like you've got some snatched from you literally without even knowing what's going to happen. But always just stay positive, always have a great mindset. I would just say that.
Well, on behalf of the Penn State Harrisburg men's soccer team, the Penn State Harrisburg athletics community, thank you, Sierra Dixon, for your time. Thank you for letting out your emotions towards the Penn State community. And I think it is very important that everyone hears and understands what all student athletes are going through. And overall, thank you for your time. And we hope that you return next year as a senior and, you continue with that culture, and hopefully other seniors maybe come back to the community and share their experience and allow the women's softball team to grow.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you. Please stay safe, okay?
Yes, you too. Thanks so much.